Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. From any location you are watching me, my name is Paul Ayobami from S.O.G Confectionery Consultant. We are here to help people that would want to establish their bakery to create a business of pastry or cake making. On this platform, we'll be sharing a varieties of what can come out from confectionery in a whole. But let's first check that what is a confectionery? A confectionery is a store or business that they specialize in making and selling sweet candies, chocolate, and other sugary treats. And when we are talking about this confectionery it entails a lot like bread, pastries. And when we are talking about pastries, we'll be talking about a lot of snacks under it. When we are talking about bread, we'll be talking a lot of varieties of bread underneath. And we have another pastry, as a something running off a shelf. We'll be talking about desserts. We'll be talking about some drinks like a fruit drinks, all the stuff like that. We'll be talking about them. And on this platform, we'll be sharing the recipe to use. But the only thing that we will not be giving you on this platform is just the quantity. But one thing that we want you to do is that once you need the quantity you can use, or you need some other specialized things, you can contact us through our comments, or you chat us through our social handles. We are on Facebook and we are on Instagram. So, but before I proceed, I would like to share a story. Before I proceed today, is that there is a story I would like to share, and this is the way we will be running our program. We'll be sharing some stories. We might come with songs to share, because this person that you're looking at, though, you'll be seeing that okay, maybe in some other on our social handles that maybe is a songwriter, is an artist like that. So we'll be mixing things together, but in any of it, just try to attentively to listen to anything I'm going to be bringing in terms of confectionery. But before I proceed today, let me just strictly share a story of a tortoise. A tortoise. So once upon a time, in a small village, a japa that people know as tortoise was known for his cleverness and wisdom. One day the king of the land announced that he would give a big feast and invite all the animals in the forest. However, the king's messenger told the animal that they must bring a dishes of food to share with the king and the other guests. Ijapa, being very poor, did not have much food to bring. Despite his poverty, Ijapa was determined to attend the feast. He thought for a while and then remembered that he had a small garden in his backyard where he grew some vegetables. Ijapa carefully selected a few of the smallest and stuttiest vegetables from his garden, cooked them into a small pot of soup. He then set off for the king's palace, carrying a small pot of soup. When Ijapa arrived at the palace, he saw that all the other animals had brought big and expensive dishes of food. Ijapa felt embarrassed and ashamed of his small pot of soup. But when the king tasted Japa's soup, he was amazed and how delicious it was. The king asked Ijapa how he had managed to make such a tasty soup with so few ingredients. Ijapa explained that he had used all the resources he had available to him, no matter how small they seemed. The king was impressed by Ijapa's wisdom and resourcefulness. I would like the house to just tell us the moral in this story that I just said. I like the house to just talk about the story, but there is something I want to bring out of the story that makes me to tell us the story. And back to our main point on this confectionery of a thing. Yeah, as I said earlier, that we'll be talking about bread and varieties of bread. We're talking about pastry. We're talking about snacks. Like we'll be talking about desserts and other things that is make in a confectionery as a whole here. So I would like you to catch me up, to follow me up on another episode as we are coming, bringing you more about what is all about confectionery. Thank you. See you next time on this platform.